What is up, my fellow mobile gamers? In today's video, we have our best beginner's guide for the brand new global launch release, Viking Rise. First thing we're gonna go over is our coupon code. There is only currently one. We're gonna go ahead and we're gonna click our avatar in the top left corner. Then we're gonna go to settings. And then we are going to go to redeem gift, capital V, capital R, 777. And this is going to give us 1,000 diamonds along with some speed ups and some summoning stones as well. Then we have manage characters. If you ever want to see what server you're in, create a new character, come over here, click this. And this is a great way to see the server list and also which servers are new along with how long they've been active for. The first thing that this game offers, which is a really cool feature, is it has a really good day, night, and season cycle. Now, depending on the season you're currently in, it's going to affect your gathering speed. So the way to find out what season you're in is we're going to go to the top left corner, right where you see kind of this little green icon pointing up, this green arrow. If we click over here, it's going to take us to manage city. This is where we're going to see stuff like random teleports, target teleports, but scroll down a little further, we're going to see seasons right here, and we'll get a bit more information about that. Click on it, we'll see a summary of the different seasons and the different buffs that can generate. We can also check out our war frenzy, our city defense shield, as well as some attack buffs, anti-scouting, our military strategy, and resource economy as well if we have certain buffs going on for that. And when it comes to the best way to spend your gems as a brand new player, you're going to go over to your events. You want to make sure you save enough gems up for the rebate gift packs. These are amazing offers, and it's only limited to like the first 14 days when you start your account. So you definitely don't want to miss out on these. Basically what it does is you're going to go ahead and you're going to spend a certain amount of gems, and then you're going to get some instant rewards. And then once this timer goes ahead and reaches 0, you're going to get your gems back. For instance, right here, you'll see this one is 5,000 gems. So I want to save up 5,000 gems. I'm going to purchase this 5 summoning stones along with some other resources, but then I will have to wait 2 days and then I'll get that 5,000 gems back. So just make sure you take advantage of this, especially the 15,000 one, because this is giving you a legendary skill card. And this is a very, very devastating skill card you don't want to miss out on. Next up, and this is going to be the next most important thing, and I feel like some people are going to be confused about this. If we go over to our clan camp, we can go ahead and recruit new workers. Now, these workers are going to be used in a variety of different ways. You can refresh this a certain amount of times. I believe it's like 3 times, and then it starts to cost you crystals. You are going to need these clan coins in order to go ahead and recruit them. And you'll see there are additional things that once you do go ahead and unlock level 8 and get commissions, you can then get the opportunity to increase the probability that you recruit better workers. So let's go ahead and do one just for example. The other thing that I want to mention is you'll see this little lock icon. You can go ahead and depending on which workers you get, you can lock them or unlock them. That way it will save them from being refreshed. So for instance, let's say you get a really good role, you get a super rare worker, you don't have enough clan coins to recruit them, but you don't want to lose them. All you got to do is click the little lock icon, and that will keep it from refreshing them, so you can hold it forever until you get enough clan coins to recruit them. So definitely take advantage of that lock if you get really, really rare workers. And you'll notice that the refresh went ahead and increased now to 400. So I really don't recommend you refresh. Don't waste your gems to do it. Just kind of wait for it to happen and use the free refreshes. We got a C, construction time for -1 minute. That's not that great. And then we got some D's, which are really bad. So I'm not going to recruit any of these. The fact that there are 2 different types of builders. So you have your city builders, and then you're going to have your village builders. So your city builders, which is limited to 2, is going to be any of the builders that can construct any of the buildings in this main area. And these are all of your typical buildings, like your barracks for your different war troops, your academy. Now, if we head on over to the right a little bit, once you get a little bit further and you start exploring and unlocking the PvE aspect of this game and kind of like your main land, you're gonna have another area, and this is going to be your village. So this is your village builders. You'll see we have a village hall, a workshop, and a resource hut. The village builder can go ahead and work on upgrading your village hall, and upgrading your workshop. So I just wanted to point that out in case you get confused. Now the next thing we're going to do is we're going to check on all of our different workers. This is a really important part of the game, is all the different workers and how to recruit them and where you should put them, why, and so on and so forth. So if we go to worker overview, we'll see that we have seasoned workers, skilled workers, diligent, ordinary, and then tired. The only thing this means is that this just goes by the rarity of the worker. So a seasoned worker is going to be a legendary worker. They're going to have basic increased stats. So all of these ones are just going to be better than all of the other rarities. But the legendary or the seasoned workers, they're going to have one specific thing that they're special at. So for this guy in particular, he is really good at construction speed. You'll see I'm getting this extra 5% bonus, and that is strictly because he is a seasoned worker. I only want to use this worker to go ahead and construct buildings. I don't want to use him to gather or for anything else. Take a look at our skilled workers. These are going to be our epics. Now you'll notice that there's two different icons on here. So there's one in the top left corner, and then there is one at the bottom. Bottom icon is showing you what they're good at, what specific skill they have increased. So for this example, we have Eagle's Nest. So the Eagle's Nest is just your scout. The person who goes around and uncovers all of the fog is getting a bonus of 20% for their Eagle's Nest, which means that they can go ahead, and when I have this worker set as a scout, they can get around the map and uncover the fog faster than any of these other workers. So specifically, you want to use that worker as an Eagle Scout. This one has a reduction in construction time by -5 minutes. But you'll notice that the Eagle flight speed is plus 10%, whereas this one has an Eagle flight speed of 20%. So if I was to go ahead and switch these, then I'm really missing out. Now the game does a pretty decent job of kind of auto appointing the best ones for you, but there are instances where it won't always do that, especially if you go ahead and recruit a new worker. The other one that you want to look out for is going to be the errand speed. This is the ones that go ahead and just kind of gather stuff on the PvE map. So right here, when we're in our city, errand speed has to do with going ahead and just gathering things. If I was to gather any of these items right here, like wood or food or stone, that's considered errand speed. The manage village stat. So right now near our city, we have one of these gem mines that have popped up. It is only going to last for 9 hours, but if we take a look, you'll notice that all of my workers have that little manage icon. Those are the ones that you want to have go ahead and gather stuff like that, whether it's a gem mine. And then you'll notice in the top right corner another icon. This represents what I have them doing. If I have this guy gathering crystals, I have this lady gathering crystals. We go down a little bit further, the other icons we have are workers who go ahead and increase our training queue. So this one's really important. You want to try and recruit workers who have a high training queue, because this will make you train your troops a lot faster. So you'll see that she's been assigned to the porter barracks, and then we have an archer barracks, and then an infantry barracks, and finally a pikeman barracks. The other one is the academy. This is going to be our research worker. It is not that great. I only get a research time of -1 minute for him. So that's one that I really want to look out for and try and recruit a better worker for that. So if we go to manage a village, this is where we can go ahead and set up a village champ. Now this is going to be a specific hero that you have recruited. These are the heroes that will lead your troops into battle and other things like that. So whatever heroes you have unlocked are the ones that can be assigned as a village champ. So I went ahead, I spent that 99 cents to unlock the legendary, and I went ahead and I assigned her. You'll see the S tier. She is best as a village champ, and you even click the recommended area, you'll see the 3 different ones. Then we have our B, a D, and another D. So these ones are really bad. If you're free to play, then you would probably go with the B. We're gonna get some additional buffs. So because she is a gem expert, it's increasing our mine capacity by 30%. We're getting every 18 hours, we get a village gift. So we're gonna head to the cash shop. We're gonna go to where it says blessed offerings. This is a subscription-based pack, but you get 7 days for free. So you get a 7-day free trial. So I highly recommend you go ahead, take advantage of this. And then if you don't want to keep it, just turn off the auto renew. That way you don't get charged. That is it. I hope you guys and girls enjoyed the video. Please comment down below any additional things you want me to cover, like any specific parts of the game that you want me to make dedicated videos on, because there is a lot to cover in this game. Too much to put into one video, so I'm going to try and make more additional videos on whatever you may want to specifically know. Stay happy, stay safe. I'll see y'all later. Peace.